It was the part of me standing up for myself every time that there was an attack against me.
Hello beautiful people, how you doing? Good day and welcome to Paul's One-on-One BBNaija edition, brought to you by Mr Dowells. My name is Rachel Isaac, and you guys know that I am never alone on this show. Today on the sit down is Big Brother Naija season 7 housemate, the energy goddess herself, Amaka.
Maki Billy.
You know. You just wait. I love how you are just glowing without makeup. It's beautiful. It takes a lot of confidence.
Seven skin. Thick women, we are the best.
Okay. So how have you been?
Shout out to all my slim ladies. I love you.
Okay.
I wish I could also be like you.
So you're... I don't understand.
I love you. I Oliver Twist. That's what I am.
So you can't have it all. Okay.
Yeah.
So your eviction. How have you been? How have you been since you left Biggie's house, by the way?
I've been good. I've been trying to collect my emotions. I've been strategizing, thinking of the best thing to do for myself. And I've been thriving on your positive energy. Oh my God. My Amazon billionaires and many other people that have been supporting me. I love you so much. From the most passionate part of my heart. I don't joke with my fans.
Okay, so your eviction came as a shock to a number of people, myself included. Yeah, how did it feel for you?
For me, it was just like, I knew that week I was going to be up, but like something about immediate eviction, I did not expect it. And then, you know, I'm always very scared during evictions, but somehow it was just like, I just stood up to it. It was just like, you know what, it's here, you have to face it head on. So, and I still have to say, you know what, I love you guys, because that's what I honestly felt for them. So that's it. Not because we fell out, it means that we're not going to be good. We're all good. Friends fight, friends reconcile. So.
Alrighty. So a lot of viewers are of the opinion that you were an easy target for nominations, yes, in the house. Yeah, so did you feel like a target at any point? Did you feel bullied by any housemates at any point? If so, yes, can you let us know who made you feel like bullied in the house?
No, I don't think there was any time that anybody bullied me, because for every time you were coming for me, I will always stand for myself. So it was the part of me standing up for myself every time that there was an attack against me that made it look like, oh, Amaka was being troublesome. But in that house, you only have yourself. And you have to defend yourself. You do not want to be labeled as a weakling, because if they try you today and you're crying or you're doing whatever, tomorrow they will come, another person will come. You understand? So that's just how I felt. Like, you just have to defend yourself.
Yeah, so you mentioned earlier that you didn't see the eviction coming. So if you had seen it coming, would it have changed how you played your game in the house?
Maybe if I had thought about it that week, that the special eviction would have been in that form. The special eviction I was thinking was something like a game. You know, the last time they did a special eviction, it was a game. So I was always praying based on a game, trying not to be the tail of the house. You understand? But this particular one, I already had a lot on my plate that week. I don't know if there was anything I would have done better. I needed to collect my emotions. Maybe if I had stayed there from Monday till this type of like Wednesday, I would have been able to, like, you know, try to get on everybody's good book again, just try my best. But I've had so much to deal with, like, throughout the week and the previous week. It was just crazy.
So can you tell us some of the things that you were going through? Because we could see some things, but we didn't see it from your point of view. So can you get us into your mind what it was like in those moments that you were going through all of these things that you just mentioned?
about the Chichi, Groovy, and whatnot was too much for me. The whole Giddyfia, Diane, and Rachel, it was much. Then me trying to figure out the level 2 housemates level 1 housemates that we were just merged with. Oh, that was too much, because in spite of everything, it was still a game, and I'm seeing people with alpha personalities. Like, you need to think, you need to, at that point, we were just thrown on the spot. You needed to let me not say re-strategize, but in the right sense of it, you need to find a way to fit in. Because when I came to the house, they were like, oh, Amaka is so nice, Amaka is this, Amaka is that. I also did not want them to feel like I'm too nice. I just did not want to paint myself as too nice. So whenever someone says Amaka is nice, I'm like, no, that's not, I'm nice, but if you come for me, you'll be well received. I was stating it out there because I saw that, especially after the Chichi and Diana's fight, I was like, oh, really? So somebody can really, do you understand? So I was like, okay, let's bring it on now, so that everybody should just know that, oh, you cannot come and trample on me. So I was just trying to be.
All right, so what are your thoughts on Daniela accusing you of being behind the sanitary complaints in the house?
Oh, was it Daniela that accused me?
Or the complaints generally, maybe not from Daniela. How did it make you feel knowing that some people said you were behind the sanitary towels and just littering the bathroom in the house?
I have tried not to think about this. It is so demeaning. I cannot even imagine that a human being is going to say that kind of thing about her fellow human being, like her fellow lady, on a live TV. You are not even sure, and you are saying things like that about me just because I was the one on my floor, which I took time to ask other people. I asked Alison, and she was on her floor. I asked what's her name, Doing, and she was on her floor. Do you mean that I have been on my floor for the whole, from the last week to that week, just because I got stained at that arena game? Yes. So does it mean I've been on my floor? Because I obviously started my floor before then. So does it mean I've been on my floor from that time? We had a pool party. Does it mean I've been on, like, it's common sense. You understand me? It was just crazy. And the worst part of it is that everybody was saying it's Amaka, or she was saying it's Amaka, and no one ever came to my front to say, Amaka, you are the one that did this. So Amaka was not even aware that people were saying I'm the one. I was just saying in the house that everybody is shouting, who is doing this, who is doing this. If everybody is shouting, who is now the person doing it? Is it the guys? Is it this? You understand? I was not just aware of anything. But for me, it was just too painful, because if it was her, she would not feel good. There's certain things we don't say about people. I wasn't the one behind it. I had already finished my flow. I wasn't behind it. So, but you know what? I just leave everything to God.
All right. So now that you're out of the house, do you think that you had any genuine friendships in the house? I'm sure you'd have seen some videos, you'd have heard some things. Do you think that really, honestly, you had any genuine friendships in the house?
From my own point of view, I liked Fina. So, but I don't know if she saw me in that same light. There were times she showed me that she did. There were times she showed me that, you know what, I don't know, but you know, everybody just has what they put over. Like, I don't know, everybody has their own definition of friendship. My definition of friendship is loyalty and sacrifice. You understand? Then Cheesy also was like a friend, he was like a big brother, you understand? Like, we had our back and forth, but it was cool. Then when I got merged with the other housemate, Shex too was also cool. Then Diana was really my friend. She was really my friend, because I heard that she would fight for me during evictions and everything, and I hold her in a special place in my heart. So
Yeah. So what do you think about how Giddyfia handled your almost relationship with him, especially after his chat with Adekunle, where he said he was trying to ease out of the relationship, that he was taking his time out of the relationship?
Well, we had a conversation and we were like, we're going to take things slowly. Do you understand? And for me, it was just the best part of it, because we came back and then we merged, and things were just like, what it was not what I was expecting. You know, I was in the dark because I was in another house, so it was not what I was expecting. So I was like, okay, we should take things slowly. So, but I don't know if I'm answering the question in the right manner, but he said he wanted to ease out. We actually we planned to ease out of the relationship. I think there were clips of when I said it, that, you know what, let's take this easy, let's take it slow. And we actually started it. I was giving my space and he was doing his things here and there, which was not a problem to me because we did not come to the house together. Then again, I think after a Thursday night party, when he had a lot to drink, and it was like, oh, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you. And that was that. So it looked like we wanted to start again, but you know, it was not just meant to be.
Okay. So you've mentioned a number of things, and I've looked at you, like I just see that your demeanor is not exactly right at the moment. You're doing your best to handle all of these things. So how have these things affected your mental health, and how are you handling them?
You know what? At the moment, if I am to be honest with you, I am all about business and money. I am not bothered about anything. The whole world can say anything. As long as my Amazon billionaires are standing by my side, I feel very energetic. So I'm about the bag. That's it.
Alrighty, I love that. So up next, we'll go to Fan Zone. So on Fan Zone, there are questions that your fans would like answers to. So you just give us the answers to those questions. So let's do this. The first question is by Justin Chief on Twitter. And Justin Chief is asking, what's going on with you and Giddyfia?
It's as clear as daylight now. So this person is so funny. Anyway, we do not have anything going on at the moment. It was vibes on vibes before, but I just wanted it to be on a plain note. Giddyfia is an amazing guy. He's intelligent and he's creative. But you see, I am a very realistic person, and I just love everything being truthful, because beneath me being very energetic, there is a very emotional person there. So even if I wanted to vibe with somebody, I wanted you to be truthful, because even if I wanted to stand on a moldy soil, I want to know that this moldy soil will not swallow me.
Alrighty, and the next question is by Felicia Okore on Facebook, and the question is, Amaka, why you go burn Biggie microwave, and hope you're obedient?
Funny enough. Well, Amaka is a kind of girl that the whole world might be going left, Amaka will be going right, and the whole world might be going right, Amaka would go left. I do what I feel like is right for myself. Like, I'm just unique on my own. I'm different. That's why I was able to stand out. I must be different to be able to, everybody say, Amaka, Amaka, Amaka. You understand? Then again, the microwave saga. I was doing a test run. I was supposed to make 21 meat pies for everybody. So in my right senses, like, we're supposed to use oven, and baking time for meat pie is 10 minutes. So since the oven was not working and it was the microwave, I just took one meat pie dough to do a test run to see how it's going to come out first. I did everything and I put it in there, and I did not do 10 minutes. I did 20 because it was a microwave. So oven time is 10. So because it's microwave, I just did 20. And Big Brother asked us to go outside to the garden. And I was speaking to my microphone saying, Big Brother, I have something in the oven. have something in the oven. Please check it. So I was thinking when he said step out, I was thinking he brought in technicians to repair the oven for me. I was like, baby, I need the oven. I have something in the microwave. Please check it. Please help me.
What thing you people sending? You gonna send Big Brother a message?
No. We're not sending him on an errand. Big Brother is the oga. You understand? But the thing is that I'm just saying, because that thing is in the microwave.
Yeah.
So I'm saying to him, because Big Brother is the only person you can tell everything. So I was like, Big Brother, I have something in the microwave. He knows how to handle all those things you get. But unfortunately, it escalated. But you all saw how much love I showed to my microwave and how I promised to respect all appliances moving forward.
Yeah. We get it. Okay, and on to the final question. It's from an Instagram user. Messi Joseph Achi says, why do you and Amaka eat too much? Oh.
Wahala for you know they chop. Oh man, no be smart, no. Voila. Don't be my food again. Well, anyway, when I came into the house, I said two things. I said I'm a foodie and I am Maki Billions. Is that not what I said? So I just guessed that everything I told you all, that was what I gave to you. Like, it was just the same thing. There was no faking. It was just real. You understand? Normally I'm a foodie. I just love to eat, and sometimes the best thing you could do in the house is just to eat, because there's just too much problem. You look left while I'm in trouble. You can only concentrate on your food. So.
I mean, okay. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. But before you go, we'd like to know what your plans are for the future.
That's my best part of this interview. Let me tell you now. Please listen.
You lie.
And listen good. I don't like all the question, but like I'm not in for all those problems, but I'm in for the money, the moolah. You know what? The plan for the future is you see my skin. See, I was just trying to make a statement that you can rock no makeup and still look amazing. So you see my skin glowing. And I'm all for the OAP, remember Al Jazeera and CNN. And I'm all for the ambassadorial deals, the weed companies, appliances. I'm all for the lingerings, remember my Thursday night party, yaddy yaddy. Oh, I'm all for everything that concerns being a billionaire. I'm all for it. So as long as it's going to add value to me and give me the money, I'm off. Remember that I'm an Igbo babe.
Hey,
we need the money. The moolah.
Billions.
Yeah, billions.
Yes, girl.
It's some period.
All right, so you mentioned a part that really got me interested. Yeah, so we're going to play a quick game. Because you say you want to be OAP, want to work. Yeah, so let's audition you right now. So what you're going to do is going to sign out on the show right now. Sam, your guest, please. Presenter, take over. Let's do this. Name of the show is Post One-on-One, BBNaija edition. Oh yeah, let's do this.
Post One-on-One,
BBNaija edition. All right, your time starts now.
Wait, calm down. Please reach out to my team. team.amaka@gmail.com. Billions, that's what we're here for. I'm not here for this plenty story, I beg. I don't get energy.
Oh my goodness.
So let's move.
Alright, so let's do this. You start now. You come and sell your market.
That's what I'm going to do.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. This has been a great time out. Alright guys, so that's how much you can take on Paul's One-on-One BBNaija edition, brought to you by Mr Dowells. Do not forget to drop your comments in the comment section below. Until next time, see ya.
Bye. Follow me.